get the background in here. Checks. There. No. How you guys doing? How is everybody this morning? Well, hi, Melody. Long time no see. Wow. How have you been? We are in the hospital because of that young lady right there. Okay, sorry. This Wi-Fi connection here is kind of screwy, so sometimes it wants to freeze up a little bit. But her body has decided it doesn't like potassium very much, or in certain ways, or something. We don't know. But she she has an extreme potassium deficiency, which is causing some heart flutters and uh, weird things going on, and they want to get it stabilized. We've been in here since Friday. We might go home tonight, we might not. We don't know yet. Uh, it was doing better yesterday. It went up, and now this morning it went down. So it's like going up and down. It's weird. It needs to sit at about 4. The level of her potassium, the way they measure it, uh, it needs to be at about 4, and it's at, well, this morning 3.4, but it was at one point down to 2.6. They consider 2.5 life-threatening, and stuff like that. So we are playing a waiting game. She is on fluids. She is on potassium IV. She's on potassium tablets, and her body's just playing with it. I mean, potassium is one of the most important minerals for conduction of the electrical signals through the muscles, and the heart is a big, huge muscle, and the little ticker that makes the heart beat, the internal pacemaker that runs a lot on potassium. So when you get really low on potassium, it really messes with the heartbeat and stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's why we're here. And that's why I've got this lovely, beautiful view of western St. Louis County. I mean, look at that skyline. Just goes on and on for miles. um, we both hate hospitals, so we try to have fun, and make light of as much light of the situation as we can. So yeah. I love this chair. This chair, I wish I had one at home. I'll like toss this in your purse or in the bag. I'll just cart it out with me. How's that sound? Roll it out to the car, toss it in the trunk. It's not like it's the most comfortable, but you can move around really easy in the chair. Well, good morning, Pine Brook. How are you? We are still in the hospital, as you can see. Uh, her potassium levels were. Well, hi, Megan. Yeah, everything's okay. Um, her her body's messing with potassium. It's like not wanting to accept it. It's wanting to at times, and she came in with a severe potassium deficiency. She was having what's called PVCs, which is premature ventricular contractions. Um, Her heart will beat, and then sometimes in between the beats, she'll have an extra beat of one of the chambers. Oh, okay, okay. So, so we're sitting here. Uh, we figured this out. Thank you, Megan. That means a lot. Uh, because we went to urgent care because she had a rash that was starting on her wrist, going up her arms, and well, she told them about the flutters that she was feeling in her chest, like when she was working or sometimes while at home and stuff like that. She'd feel this big thud in her chest, like her heart was wanting to beat out of her chest for a minute. And they hooked her up to an EKG machine and saw um, the regular beat and then the boop in the middle of the beats. And when it happens, her heart rate goes down to like in the 30s or 40s. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of weird. It's um, when your body's low on potassium, it does a lot of weird things. And it ended up getting down to 2.6 at one point yesterday morning, and that was really scary. But they have her on a potassium drip and pills, and even though she's on that at a steady rate, um, it's it went up to 3.7, and now it's kind of back down to 3.2. So it's not staying steady. Staying steady would be maybe altering between a like a point 0.2 range, fluctuation, but it's not even doing that. Um, they don't know why it's happening yet. They want to uh, uh, figure out like a steady level of like replacement potassium. Um, like they'll give a script for potassium, and they need to know how much to give through the day. And we're just waiting on the doctor. The doctor didn't come in until like 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday, which is in another 6 hours from now. Um, so he could wait until then again. I mean, I don't know. It's Sunday, so it takes forever. Uh, so yeah, it's just it's um, disconcerting that um, it was getting better and now it's not as good as it was. Um, I mean, it's going back down pretty quick, and who knows how quick it could go down. And even though she's on the drip, it could bottom out again. So that's a fear. She's feeling okay. She's bored. I mean, out of her mind bored. Um, Fixing to have to go to the store or something to uh, get her a coloring book or something because there's literally nothing to do in hospitals. They want, she can't really get up and walk around because she's on a heart telemetry machine. It's a little wireless thing, but that they put all these wires on her and put on a little machine, and it wirelessly sends to them her heart. Um, but still, because she's on that, and they don't really want her too much activity because it's dealing with the heart right now. And yeah, so Yeah, we really hope they do too, because we want to go home. Um, our son is at his grandparents right now, uh, just chilling out, waiting for. I mean, he doesn't really know what's going on. Uh, I mean, it's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's it's really really concerning, but it's not one of these things that you know she's dying situation. So it's kind of a in the middle thing. We need to figure this out because it's a serious issue. Potassium deficiency could end up being life threatening and kill her. But on the other hand, she's in the hospital and um, she's on a potassium IV drip, and even though she's on that, it's still going down. It's like what that what's going on type situation. So um, yeah, we've been. I've had a couple live streams, um, and uh, last night we got on. Speaking of, we got on with Amanda, who is the one that's pregnant, having the baby, and I mean we're like best friends. We're all like brother and sister. So um, we went. I mean, we were goofing off, and I was goofing off, just trying to have fun and not be bored. And but yeah, she's yeah, time zones do suck. I miss you being at my stream. I miss really catching a lot of yours. I know at one point you had said you were going to kind of stop them, but you've been doing them here and there. So, but no, she's doing good. Her belly's growing like crazy, and having she's normal pregnancy signs and stuff. Yeah, I understand. It's fine. But no, baby's growing like crazy. She's really, really small woman, so her belly shows a lot. And I mean, literally overnight, you could see, her belly, stuck out that much, and then it like that, So, uh, but yeah, we're having a girl. Her name's going to be Bella, and we're just waiting on that. She's actually going to be coming down this evening um, to help out with, depending on if Ashley's still going to be in the hospital tonight. Um, but either way, she's going to be coming down to help for when we get back home to help get Andrew to school and help me clean up around the house and stuff like that while I'm having help with Ashley. I mean, she's capable and able to do things, but uh, it's not like she's hurting. It's not like, but she can still feel the flutters in her heart because the potassium deficiency causes those. And anytime you have problems with your heart, you're gonna end up feeling either dizzy or lightheaded, or um, she can feel the pounding in her chest and stuff when it happens. So, uh, I mean, other than that, she's fully capable to do everything. She wants to get up and walk around so bad, but like, you might want to just kind of stay laid down. We got to get this uh, because potassium, it's a weird thing. Okay, um, potassium is an electrolyte. It's a mineral that helps send the electrical signals through the cells. It's on a cellular level that it works, and the electrical signals are pushed along by the potassium molecules. And the more she gets up and walks and is active and doing stuff, that potassium is being used up. So um, if they can, she's been sedate. I mean, she's been uh, laying in that bed. She gets up to go to the bathroom, and that's about it. And the fact that that potassium is still going down, even though it's not being used as much, um, is kind of why I'm concerned. Uh, no telling how much it would go down if she would get up and walk and do this and do that. Uh, she's kind of been having the issue since she's been working, um, and been more active. So that's showing her body is using a lot more potassium as she's up and moving and doing stuff. And that could be why it went so far down. Um Her gastric bypass could be a cause of the malabsorption of potassium, but I don't know because they have her on this IV and on these tablets and stuff, and it's still going down. That's what makes me think that nutritional imbalance or deficiency isn't the issue. Um,
We need you to call the nurse.
why? What's going on?
My chest just perked up to a 3.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. You guys are still live, so. What was it? A 2? Why do you have this now?
My arm is still.
Oh, there he is.
How we doing?
My chest just started hurting.
What number are you?
Right there is 4. Split up.
Hey, what is 214? And what were you doing when you started to feel that?
Just like that.
Yeah, she wasn't doing anything, just laying there. Is anything showing on telemetry? Huh.
And what helped with your discomfort last time you had it? Just laying there. You want to try a sublingual nitro? Did you try it last time? It didn't help. I don't think this is cardiac related. Something else. All of your troponins have been negative. So, like the blood markers that indicate for, it's like if you, like say if you get like a bruise,
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. The nurse was in the room, and when the nurse is in the room, some nurses are picky. This one seems like he would be. Gotta mute it, that way in case he says anything that, about medical issues or something. It's not an issue on being broadcast live on YouTube. I mean, she's okay with it, but you just gotta be careful with some things like that sometimes. Um, he's just trying to give ideas of different things it could be. Um, he seems like he's being knowledgeable, but I don't know. We just gotta wait for the doctor. So sorry it took so long, but that's how long he was in the room. Do I still have anybody here?
So it's got 4 people.
Anybody here? If not, I understand. I was on mute for a little while, so. Well, hello, Miss Katie. Thanks for joining. Um, the nurse was just in and left. And he's a real nice guy. He tries to be as knowledgeable as he can. Trying to give ideas from his standpoint. So she's feeling okay. I mean, she's not like feeling bad, but her potassium has gone back down a little bit, and they want it stable. They want it, the potassium to be like right around a 4, and I mean her swings may be a little higher because she's had her surgery, but they don't need to be going, in normal range, out of normal range. They don't want that. They want it within the swings to be within the normal range. So, yep, that's what's going on. And he did say that she can, if I'm with her, walk in the hallway a little bit, and get her legs moving and stuff, because we're tired of being in the room for so long. So, just wants her to be careful, because sometimes when those spasms hit, he was saying that he's not sure if it's cardiac, like the pains that she's having, the spasms. He was saying it could be vasospasms, which is like a quick spasm of the cardiac artery, or the what artery did he say? One of the arteries. And he says sometimes that happens, when electrolytes get low. That's very true, Katie. So, yeah, like I've said, we just need to wait on the doctor to get here and see what he says. Your blood pressure's low.
It's 130 something over 84.
Yeah, but for you
That's low.
standing up and it dropping as much, she's been sitting on IVs for 2 days, and from her going to a sitting down to standing up position, getting dizzy is still a sign of dehydration. So that's I just don't understand it. But guys, I am going to get going. Been live streaming for about 40 minutes. I know 10 or 15 was, with the nursing here, but I just wanted to give an update as to what's going on. Potassium dropped back down out of normal range. So it's just a waiting game, and to see, like, if they can figure out what levels to get her on, and stuff like that. While at home, what kind of potassium supplements or something that she can take at home to be in normal range. That's what we're wanting to figure out and waiting on, because we can't get home and it dropped back down again, and our heart start having these palpitations, because it's her having these cardiac issues is just, I don't know. But guys, thank you for being in my live stream. I appreciate it. I'll do another live stream after the doctor, and just later this evening after some things happen. Maybe I might go home for a little bit. But until later, guys, I'm gonna get going and try to see if she wants to walk up and down the hallway for a minute. So I'm sure she does. So I will talk to you guys later.